Так, ну что ж, всем привет. Давно я ничего не записывал. Как сказать давно? Записывал, было лень пока что. Да и скорее всего, завтра. Да, блять, как всегда зевать начинаю. Да и завтра, скорее всего, я, может быть, попробую. Ну, конечно, не факт то, что буду записывать вообще. Потому что завтра будет обнова в одной игре. Я её пытался записывать, конечно, как-то было плохо сейчас. Да и плохо как-то. Ну, короче, сейчас мы будем записывать honkai, потом занавес и Геншин, скорее всего. Не уверен, что получится на выходных вообще что-то позаписывать, потому что мне, скорее всего, буду играть в ту игру. Ну, проще говоря, в Roblox там сокращенно ГПО, который я пытался записать по приколу. Ну как записать? Просто попаниться по приколу. Ну что, да, ладно, давайте, как я сказал, сейчас будем записывать, скорее всего, honkai. После honkai вернулась и Геншин. Я вот не знаю, что с ивентами делать. По факту, да, записывать я не буду. Потому что, он и так был. Я максимум могу по приколу вот этот записать, потому что я его, по-моему, не записывал себе. Ну, по факту, если пофиг на них. Блин. Ну что за фигня? То я, наверное, запишу все-таки вот этот. с вот этим. А вот этот пофиг, в принципе. Так что сейчас будем проходить. Музыка, конечно, тут. Сначала будем проходить все-таки сюжетку. А потом уже ивенты. Давайте приступим. Так, я уже забыл, управление забыл. Тень вернулась, да. Ну давай посмотрим.
In Ides Elysiae, I crossed paths with Cyrene, and we returned to the era of the first flame chase journey. To ignite law, we needed to overcome Fagusa, who had sealed the vortex. Guided by Herta's hints, I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lygas's cage. While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Amphorius. Amidst the in the illusions of Styxia, the tales of High Sealans and the first flame chase journey were unveiled to me. High Sealans and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone, but the geniuses and Cyrene.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Так, я не знаю, поменять ли мне отряд, потому что я его по приколу брал, просто чтобы удобнее фармить. Давайте, я не знаю, по приколу вот этого возьму.
We can always fight side by side, no matter
Он,
the time.
конечно, до сих пор не собранный, скорее всего. В основном сигна нужна, чем все остальное. Ну давайте походим. Если снова буду хреново, как сказать, хреново на нем. Я, конечно, на нем играть не буду, потому что я автобой просто включу, если будет возможность. Ну так, если пока ничего трудного не будет, то в принципе по приколу с ним похожу. Так что давайте за Файнона по приколу попрохожу.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphorius' trap. This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron. But I still feel like something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time,
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance,
Weird. The core flame of time. When did it...
You used Memoria to resist me. But did you know the Remembrance and their children?
are you saying that Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in... Oh, then I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction...
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Keepers covet Amphorius's secrets.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphorius.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have... The war has long begun, Scrullin. Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So they could have ascended to the throne of destruction. But they were...
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you.
But patience became my strongest weapon. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's...
Oh, you're right. We won't get... Every member of the society has their own way of thinking. And we...
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Anaxagoras.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone, and when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that...
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would...
I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran. And in the flame chase journey that he experienced, just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, then I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment.
You waited.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But I can't... Perhaps there was more.
More than just...
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. Still haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we...
Miss Irene disappeared.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear. Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Aw, that look. So only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. Time's ticking, dear. Why don't you just listen to the one thing you should know, instead of getting distracted? Your friend March 7th is no more. It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. March 7th entered this world, long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away, like a lone and I am the shadow cast. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. I'll now answer your other question about who returned the core flame. The answer is simple. No one ever did. I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out when the Era Nova fails to proceed. You will remember our initial meeting. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less. I shall claim the divine authority. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important? You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against iron. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds and discard the rest. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be with your memories as the base material. I will recreate the cause and effect. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Of course. You've got to be at the same level as a genius if you want to. Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
Friend, what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will. So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion. So much time. Just the two of us. Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion. It's her deepest and innermost.
Well, I'm not at. It was on that night when a certain night of beauty. That was when you showed up, without even saying anything.
Huh. I see. Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius?
That's gonna be tough to answer.
97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. No one was able to see you. Like how the Memo Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities.
But I can't just do nothing. This world. He and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now.
And they too will become this place's.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety.
They are all humans who got lured into this place.
But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the
That's so cruel.
I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius had remained undiscovered.
Anyway, back to our initial. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my.
Please, tell me what I need. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means?
Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that?
Oh.
You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the garden's observers. There's no one here except us. If you help me...
Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands. And it will...
What will I turn into after that?
Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I.
If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. The mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
So, he can't see you, huh? Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party.
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up. Cast down this pebble, and let everything in this world
Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. I promise you, what was frozen was alive.
now. Let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Is this... Am I back already? But... something doesn't feel right. Think back to when he and I separated.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is...
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong. Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will... But I can't remember anything after that.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help...
Is that Himiko's voice? And...
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrowed.
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou law.
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications.
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini transmitter? Surely it can get through to the...
Himiko, are you alright?
I'm... all right. I'm probably just tired.
Right. Unfortunately, I left that...
Am I dreaming? The parlor car feels so... Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
Those two passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced.
Oh, I'm right here!
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landings. It's likely that the two missing nameless, like March 7th.
We can analyze all we want, but the real question...
I was just about to get there, Miss Hibb. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an event. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong.
March's room. I haven't heard a sing. March already wasn't feeling very well when he and I set out. March, it's me. Sorry, March. This isn't a dream after.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hong should...
But the Express hasn't detected...
I feel like I've seen these floating black...
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with...
No. I've definitely seen them, but... The Memo Keeper's mimetic entities...
Don't worry. Normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as all he needs is a little concentration.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask, any suspicious and uninvited guests... I'm on it. I choose you!
Mustn't fall. Lend me your strength.
Tomorrow! Future will come! Get them! I can't let them down. You're fine. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Someone tear the sky!
Don Hong!
Miss Himiko! Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the memorial. It was not a wise decision to let a Memo Keeper of unknown origins board the
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know.
Don't blame yourself.
Are he and March 7th with...
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, and these circumstances have something to do with the...
Are you saying that he has been kidnapped by a...
So you're saying that person's appearance is...
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But
what will happen?
Everyone here will please trust me.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what...
No matter what secrets are buried within, I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction.
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Matt as part of the deal. Do you mind if I... All right then.
It's finally my turn to shine. Oh, this feels like such a... It's really been too long since I last appeared.
А разве это не Гертина? Это ж, по-моему, Герта может делать, нет? Ну ладно, я, по-моему, помню, что это Герта должен уметь делать, ну... Видимо, не только она, хотя, может, я не помню. Уже, сука. По-моему, это только Герта могла делать, по крайней мере. 4 там зеркала или сколько? Или это другое зеркало, типа, я... Хуй поймешь.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant.
А, ну...
They were the ones who helped you complete the spirit warp jump.
Понятно, то есть все-таки блять, зеркало Герты. Только я думаю, а чё она может призывать тоже?
Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to look.
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to look to...
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keep. Herta Space Station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42?
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. You come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing. In other words, their goal is to gain the
The moment an eon falls?
That's exactly the problem.
So, what did they decide to...
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now, it seems that letting memo keepers guide the right people here was all... This also confirms one of my suspicions.
They would not hesitate to associate...
I don't know. Perhaps the majority of memo keepers believe that when the universe Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the Trailblaze broke the seal around it. Because your involvement will...
You said that March is closely linked to the remembrance.
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made...
March?
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the remembrance.
At present, we've lost contact with him. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two genies. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find...
Yes.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally found...
Yes, conductor. I'm back.
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Wells says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Himiko. You seem to be... And Don Hung. It's great to be able to talk to you.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Don Hung, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius's celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered that the two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs.
Was it March?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so...
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphorius?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's fire, but now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance.
So we have no way of contacting him. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here...
Dan Heng, what are you thinking?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially, then does that mean only he and I have the...
That is a logical inference, Mr. Dan Heng.
Mr. Skrullum, do you have a way to transmit my...
You want to go back? That is...
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch...
We can't lose you again, Dan Heng.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get it, how is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known.
Well, I suppose there's no...
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, I will do everything. No one will be left behind.
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of this a truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the losses were a constant on the flame chase journey. A Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha!
Shush.
Hey, hey, hey! Incoming attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin. Make your way...
Perfect timing. Let's... I'm wide awake. Who left this note? Ooh, strange. March. Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. Huh? What? There's some new painting here. All I did was take a bath. Better step forward.
Keep it down. I think I found him.
Who's there? What's this? Is this the Reverie Hotel? Seriously, what is happening?
There you are! What took you so long? Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about to start!
Navigation meeting?
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination. Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lushaka or Melistanen? The vote's split 2 against 2.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passenger is talking.
Young people. Always full of...
What?
Oh, I get it. You want to play a game with us. You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game is to uncover. You're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you.
Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me? Weird. Did I even make...
Hello? I knew you'd call. Don't worry. We'll see the trailblazing journey never really...
March.
That's not her. Don't fall for it.
This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast. Good evening. A newsflash. The Erudition experimental ground has...
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as...
In the end, salvation of Amphorius was not...
It won't be easy, I know. But you find your way back. Find your...
An unsigned guest log. Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in the...
Over here.
March 7th isn't here. Faint, fleeting voices are... I went through something like this, but not even Lycus's prison could hold me. Keep it together.
I found you. Soar. Break free from the cage of Memoria.
A clever little trick. But stealing a full... not exactly the pinnacle of integrity.
Did you find her?
No. It's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere.
We're protecting March 7th's wish. You... You seriously can't sense it? She doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblaze. We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish... finally, the timing is just right. A thrilling damsel in distress rescue. Wait, maybe I got that backwards. That's right, but now I'm in my mem form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than... Friend, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? What does it take to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring him already. In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm total... Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories. Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie. The space station. Where it all began for you. Looks... What's that?
Silverwolf?
It's your secret. I'm so curious. When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories too. Yes, this memory is all too real. You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a cloak? I'll stay right here. I promise not. We'll stay hidden here for now. If you want to wander.
What's this? Memories, from...
So, Silverwolf, how long till he wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this...
Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case... Listen. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until the day. On that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions.
Huh?
I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, it was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the mark this number, 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, destruction, harmony, nihility, and easy now. Trust what you remember. The 4th path has yet, and that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold. So listen, take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your, as in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go.
That was so sincere.
Now we all live within the script, but adding.
Are you going to say more about those branching stories? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready. He's about...
Come back to your Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory, but even a Stellaron hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey. Just as I thought. Even if the Express had never arrived at Amphorius. All things considered, that's the most reasonable conclusion.
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl... little one... You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories.
Oh, triple-faced soul.
Cast your light upon us. Let no darkness remain. Someday? Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless light. This stage... Yes. For you, none of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed, only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zones. Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon, and she won't be alone. Those memo sprite... Please, be careful. Amphorius is being overwhelmed by an unusually black and pink. 2 memories twisted together. Time. Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with him. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound. This ocean we created, according, don't any of you
she's after this time. There's no time to regroup. I've prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality. Come on, I'll bring you out.
Out. Self-righteous pathstrider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
That was way too close. Good thing.
Sunday, are you all right?
Mr. Yang, I couldn't get him out.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
Yes. And no. That Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance. I can't find the right words to describe it.
Can't you come up with an analogy?
That Miss March feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake. Within her words, I sensed an protectiveness.
Protectiveness?
This is only speculation. But after being drawn into Amphorius, perhaps March 7th experienced... It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power.
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th.
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning, as Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track.
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current stat, I didn't see that coming. The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous, choosing to do... This means she's chosen to stand...
Even so, I must think long-term. I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict. Why is it so quiet? The air is thick with memoria, yet it's so chaotic. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into Amphorius. So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious. An empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more... Either way, what exactly? Memory. I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
Get ready. We're about to head off. Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material.
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphorius, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing Nameless for ya.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up?
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter.
You folks are truly every... These must seem to have had contact with him.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of
This memory ends so abruptly. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined. What a bizarre...
It's spinning out of control! Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memo Keeper's
Is she talking about March?
That Evernight. Those black Memo sprites. Those who came here first, all drowned. Not even a tree. Oh, I wish I'd never come here. Don't come near me. No.
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of it. But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those...
Eden, a blessed insight.
Huh?
We are the sacrifice. The garden used us. Find them. Kill them. If a new life is to be born. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead.
I can finally understand. Thank you for the information. It was... I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reap well, provided I can survive my encounter with her.
These little critters look scary, but they're not so tough. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to his side before Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in our world. A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Vinen. And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. There's a beam of light up full of energy, yet uncontrollable. Could it be... my friend? Maybe it's the Stellaron he mentioned. Memories of the Stellaron are flowing deep with... Let's go there to find my friend. Jeez. So many little ones gathered here. Did you know I was... Thankfully, his presence hasn't weakened. Huh? They're guarding... Is that my friend's photo stone? What's it doing here? These memo sprites are completely still. This is a... An even cuter memo sprite. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all...
Find... travel... companion.
What? Could that mean?
My... companions.
Are you... March 7th?
The sky is burning. And it's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Screwlum?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
But that means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the remembrance is starting to change. That is why we had to form a temporary with our former enemy.
I express my utmost respect.
Lygus?
Your enmities...
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your... If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warning...
I understand.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself...
My stance has never changed. But before that, I'd be very...
More like her appearance completely interrupt... I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, come with me. I am honored.
You created this wasteland before us with your own hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Ha! Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
these memo sprites?
The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That she hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting them.
Sounds like you two have quite the history.
Any variables that desire to
But you never mentioned her before. Could even...
Lord Dan Han. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort. Contradictions are often the keys.
And? Do you expect me to join? All I need to know is that she has something to do with...
Fine. I am only giving you a possible heavy past. Is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins...
Yes. I indeed know how to face the past.
I have no intention of refuting that.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. And those who were lucky enough to escape her drowned in the blood.
But they look very different from the usual Black Town.
The reason has to do with art. Let us deal with the threats before us first.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye.
Never mind. Let me...
Let's try it this other way.
Could come. Doesn't fall.
We'll do anything for tomorrow.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all! Innumerable core flames consume me. Soon tear the sky! What splendid...
Let's get back on...
These memo snatchers attempted to...
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Well, our views differ on that. That futile world-bearer turned himself... His golden blood soaked into the ocean, and that scar... Erudition... Destruction... remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphorius shall face a most magnificent end.
Dawn Cloud.
I have witnessed 30 million futile. You may not agree with me. This is also where he decapitated me. He suffered a tragic defeat. A drop of burning golden blood.
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kaslana's body. Because if you wish to dispel the fog and find that moth, she hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed, just like how the blazing sun.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping, but in this cycle, perhaps his mind has already eroded away deep down. I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer.
Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you? Kaslana. Finen. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase.
It is because you suffer that you are so...
Partner. And
you still remember us?
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I said all I know is that I must.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice.
When have we ever had a choice? When, even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only...
No.
Everyone I know is dead. So, be gone. This...
There's no need to be so serious. Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
Well, it was only a very brief farewell.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never... Because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed to wake up. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely there is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today we inherit the duty of the... Stand with me and become heroes! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know. And they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorius. existed to carry out deliverance. It only ever burned for world merit. So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Donna.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am bold, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for... Let us go to the other side of the night. You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
Won't be too long.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, in a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, I have reasons to suspect.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already pointed me in the right direction. Open the way.
Lord Danhong is gone. You can now speak.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to... The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in...
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse. But if that's the case, I would...
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my... You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true.
Yes, I know. You haven't told us, but... I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple when you were deliberately trying to hide something into the...
Since you're talking in such a blunt way...
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control. And I What is the Demi-Urge?
The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria Tide, who's there?
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove. And you, visitor from...
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kevalis. I am Terravox, avatar of the...
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone... Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the Legends, the demigod who should have fought...
You already know the answer. Is the Transmutation Arcanum not...
How do you know about... Was it... March 7th.
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was a...
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie.
To survive. For a dromed, the birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive. But Evernight is the master of remembrance.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death.
And what of it? This body is soaked, the earth is hungry, and...
This madness seems exactly like Mara struck.
Tomorrow!
We can do anything! Our future will come!
Tomorrow! Get them! Fiend or devil! I'll crush them all!
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Innumerable core flames consume me! Hail the new dawn!
Cloud Knights? How is that possible?
Her agony! So with its
It's endless. Has the Memoria Tide returned?
The fires of abomination reignite. Why not join that water-mirrored moment and be fully imbibed?
Guess that'll grant it my strike! Hail the new dawn!
Is this so...
The mists of the past shall drift away.
What?
Scatter, fade, turn to foam. Do you not remember me? After all, I am the heavy burden. How could I be so easily forsaken?
Dan Feng? Is this another memo snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me
That's not necessary. Though...
So, who is that giant?
That is Amphorius' Earth demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I...
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intent. I only have one concern right now. Bringing my... You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Dan Feng.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run, and presumably, that giant who craves the...
Do as you please. Speaking of Terravox, His aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
Phew! It's all good now. Yanis's blessing is full, and the hidden... No. The Imperator's legions can... Who knows? Huh? Who is this?
Lady Tribios.
Don Hung? Nice to meet you.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are...
No. If they were my memories...
Don Hong? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe.
Hycealans, I mean, Tux Gladiorum is not...
Hycealans. I see.
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so...
Memories crazed ramblings.
It's too early to reach a conclusion, but...
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs, but the probability of the latter is... You should know better than I do. After that...
Correct. But the converse... Let's forget Evernight for now. I still have a chance to make contact with her, and the way I'll do it is...
Stay back! Cursed beast!
There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide. Are you the spirit?
I see. Thank you for the advice. My...
Here. Now it's
a pool of spicy. You planned.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Under the raucous steps of their calls forth, the spirit
How incredible. There are still survivors in Amphorius. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hycelan.
A green dragonfish. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. Tell me, where are Evernight and him?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the Flame Chase mission.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows, mad demigod.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power.
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. Even so, their behavior is...
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic but embracing the permanence.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, it seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. What I do won't weigh on my...
Then allow my specter to accompany you, Lord Donholm. At least let me sing an elegy for my last call.
That doesn't sound like something you... Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience.
I will never hesitate for my companion. I am a nameless. And what is defend all the hopes.
Then I misspoke. That is exactly how the guard of...
If you please, Lady Hycelan.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part of the sacrifice to resurrect the Earth.
Join us. You or me or us.
From permanence, gain eternal life. Rouse yourself.
be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Why did Dunbunk choose me all those years ago?
Long sire, fall into oblivion!
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swayed.
The whole grove is shaking.
Of 5 people,
3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Is it over?
It seems so. These phantoms.
It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become
Is that?
This is an interesting-looking wine jar. Was it Baihang who brought it?
It's a specialty from the
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dream.
The previous life is just an immersia to a newly born Vidyadhara. I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons. You probably want to ask me.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yaoqing
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dunfeng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the preceptors that he can't get away. Isn't this just water?
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of proof.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara Cloud Him Magi will join the battle on the front.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage.
Thank you for standing your ground against the deception.
I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all,
countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives with no chance at him. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cup, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return.
Apologies. My reckless plan.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course. But let's try.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, Was it worth it? And you will also... Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful... I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I... Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
It's over.
And you know exactly what happened, and so... Can you understand it now? After both he and March said... Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one. And the one who brought everything past the...
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died because only I could make that choice, and protect, how much are you willing to...
Everything.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod. see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden, as expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence. Terravox, my old friend. Let this memorial...
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunhung. This mountain dweller, Geocles the Mountain Breaker.
Mountain Breaker? He's...
I remember you, little fish, and your
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. I was able to come back to the mortal realm. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. We will use the permanent...
I see. So you pretend in order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox...
They made the right choice for Amphorius's...
But the tomorrow you speak of, only at once, my old friend! I will once again start a fire that...
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite...
No. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express, and we've stood on the precipice countless times alone, it's my turn to put some...
This feeling, this scene, all too similar.
I can't let them down. Future could come. The innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evan?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past and sever its deepest delusion.
Terravox, is that your body has become so...
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging.
I suppose you are the true Earth.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. And the traitor who abandoned...
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders, and Terravox himself was the Dromus king. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not...
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Someone had to watch over the Earth. So I agreed to it. There was one betrayal I could never, Mountain Breaker. Refused to believe that was my choice.
So this is why you decided to consult.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. Evernight did not ask for much in return.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean...
For a beast on the brink of death.
I see. 1,000...
His frail body bears the weight of all in the unchanging past. Go, Long Scion. That fiery blade, the deepest depths in Amphorius. The great one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place.
In other words, that is the place.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memory.
At least I still remember, as long as I never forget.
Primitive and animalistic. Have you ever regretted it?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. I have never regretted
Then, Terravox, after all of this, how much are you
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my death, but my compatriots deserve to continue, even if it is a few.
I understand. Join me in rebelling against this even if the world collapses. The Earth, give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of... I won't give you empty promises. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earths with this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. But a vast and boundless. It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side.
In the veil of Avernight's memories, I misjudged you. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. It tells me to commit one final act of treason, and thus bring the end.
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, are you prepared to hold up the sacred?
Of course.
And free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame. I now relinquish my duty. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me.
Come, crouching beast. For the end, rise from your dormancy and follow me.
My final rebellion.
One who guards the trailblazes way forward.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to... If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved...
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, regardless, I will attempt to join this game, and this is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a...
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I. Just everything that I left behind has faded away. As for how to tame it,
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices. But a dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old...
this burning core flame, the light is unexpectedly the fleeting moments.
Farewell, Don Fong. Now.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon honor. Faterava, behind that scar lies what they call the deepest, but right now, he's trapped.
Is Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I command...
Times have changed. The cliffs.
Then I believe it's just... Without absolute resolve, the search for Greyfry might stretch on like an...
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths, for is even more unshakable than the earth. Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, with heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No, I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right, let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Don Hung, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go. That grows upon the earth. I am you. Finally. I found you.
Так. В принципе, давайте заканчивать. Что-то я уже заигрался. Скорее всего, ну я так посмотрел по видео, чела, это уже больше даже, чем половина. То, что, скорее всего, следующая серия может быть и последней быть, так что, да. Так что, давайте, хули. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем пока-пока.